Hello, everyone. This is Lord of the Rings Mad Libs.
Let's see how it goes.
Take it away, Juan.
All right, Dave. Give me a noun.
A
thing.
bird.
Give me another noun.
Ass.
Give me a verb in the past.
Smelled.
Give me an adjective.
Hairy.
Give me another noun.
Cheese.
Adjective.
Quick.
Food.
Bread.
Verb.
Sit.
Verb in the past.
Shat.
Noun.
Granny.
Appliance.
Screwdriver.
Adjective.
Dead.
Noun.
Arm.
And one more adjective.
Small.
Okay. Are you ready? Let's go. But suddenly the mirror went altogether dark as if a bird had opened in the world of sight, and Frodo looked into emptiness. In the black abyss there appeared a single ass that slowly smelled until it filled nearly all the mirror. So hairy was it that Frodo stood rooted, unable to cry out or withdraw his gaze. The ass was rimmed with cheese. The ass was rimmed with cheese, but was itself glazed, quick as a cat's, watchful and intent, and the black slit of its bread opened on a pit, a window into nothing. Then the ass began to sit.
Sorry, I just swallowed the water. Why is he using ass over and over again? I only said it once.
Then the ass began to sit, searching this way and that. And Frodo knew with certainty and horror that among the many things that it shat he himself was one. But he also knew that it could not see him, not yet, not unless he willed it. The granny that hung upon its chain about his neck grew heavy, heavier than a great screwdriver. And his head was dragged downwards. The mirror seemed to be growing dead, and curls of arm were rising from the water. He was slipping forward. Do not touch the water, said the Lady Galadriel softly. The vision faded, and Frodo found that he was looking at the cool stars twinkling in a small basin. He stepped back, shaking all over, and looked at the lady. The end. Good job. You only managed to spit a little bit.
Sore. It's sore trying to keep all that in.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Right. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. So, all right, let's start. First word, size.
2 millimeters.
Another size.
4 acres.
Person or character.
Worm tongue.
The same person or character, possessive. So worm tongues.
Worm tongues.
Another character or person.
King Theoden.
A noise.
Slap.
Body part.
Earlobe.
Another body part.
Nostrils.
Another body part.
Left testicle.
Leftical. Another body part.
Lower back.
Lower back. And another body part.
Ass cheek.
Body parts.
Toenails.
Handheld item.
Lantern.
Handheld objects.
Throwing knives.
Another handheld objects.
Mace spray.
And an adjective.
Farty.
Finally, creatures.
Magpies.
Right, so this is called Nothing, My Precious. Pippin and Merry sat up. Their guards, Isengarders, had gone with King Theoden. But if the hobbits had any thought of escape, it was soon dashed. A 2 millimeter hairy earlobe took each of them by the nostril and drew them close together. Dimly, they were aware of Wormtongue's great left testicle. And hideous ass cheek. A 2 millimeter hairy earlobe took each of them by the nostril. Right, are you ready? I'm going to have to do that sentence again. A 2 millimeter hairy earlobe took each of them by the nostril and drew them close together. Dimly, they were aware of Wormtongue's great left testicle and hideous ass cheek between them. His foul breath was on their toenails. He began to paw them and feel them. Pippin shuddered as a hard, cold earlobe groped down his left testicle. "Well, my little ones," said Wormtongue, in a soft whisper. Is he talking about the hobbits or the testicles?
Oh, my God.
Well, my little ones, said Wormtongue in a soft whisper, enjoying your nice rest, or not? A little awkwardly placed, perhaps, throwing knives and mace spray on one side, and farty magpies on the other. 4 acres people should not meddle in affairs that are too 4 acres for them. Don't do the laptop. All over the laptop, for feck's sake.
No, sorry.
Right, I think it's only screen. It's okay.
I didn't expect it.
You need to face that way.
Okay.
For anyone that's just listening, Johnny just squirted all of his water all over my laptop. 4 acres people should not meddle in affairs that are too 4 acres for them. His earlobe continued to grope. There was a light like a pale but hot fire behind his nostril. The thought came suddenly into Pippin's mind, as if caught direct from the urgent thought of his enemy. Wormtongue knows about the lantern. He's looking for it. While King Theoden is busy, he probably wants it for himself. Cold fear was in Pippin's heart, yet at the same time, he was wondering what use he could make of Wormtongue's desire. I don't think you will find it that way, he whispered. It isn't easy to find. Find it? Said Wormtongue. His earlobe stopped crawling and gripped Pippin's lower back. Find what? What are you talking about, little one? For a moment Pippin was silent. Suddenly, in the darkness, he made a noise in his throat. Nothing, my precious, he added. The end. Ready?
You ready? Right.
I was born ready.
Give me some things.
Fingertips.
Animals.
Mongoose.
Mongoose. Human feature, for example, face, complexion, voice.
Hair.
Insulting names.
Dick head.
In plural, dickheads.
Dickheads.
Adjective.
Slappy, because I don't know if it came up the last time.
Building or structure.
Windy bridge.
Verb.
Tickle.
Animals, plural.
Chihuahuas.
Thing.
The abominable snowman.
Abominable
Snowman.
Another thing.
Scrotum.
A verb that thing can do.
Sway.
Verb.
Slash.
I need living things.
Termites.
Verb.
Crawl.
And I need the opposite.
Run? No?
Sure.
Fly.
Fly.
You fools.
Thing. I need a few things now.
Okay.
Thing.
I'm going to say tennis balls.
I'll go for singular here because I need singular and I need 2 plurals.
My mother's shoes.
We'll say Mammy's shoes.
Mammy's shoes.
Another things.
Poos.
And finally, buildings or structures.
Pubs.
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Fingertips and mongoose, he hissed as they shuddered at the hideous change. Dickheads! What is the house of Earl but a slappy, windy bridge where briggards tickle in the reek and their brats roll on the floor among the chihuahuas? Too long have they escaped the abominable snowman themselves. But the scrotum comes.
Oh my goodness. I really tried to hold back with the abominable snowman.
I know I'd get you. You're already on the edge. You were just holding it in.
Goodness.
Now is the scrotum of the abominable snowman.
Too long have they, evaded the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
But the scrotum goes.
Dickheads. What is the house of Earl but a slappy, windy bridge where briggards tickle in the reek and their brats roll on the floor among the chihuahuas? Too long have they escaped the abominable snowman themselves, but the scrotum comes, slow in the sway, tight and hard in the end.
Oh, I had to swallow the rest.
Tight and hard. Should get that scrotum checked out. But the scrotum comes, slow in the sway, tight and hard in the end. Slash, if you will. Now his voice changed as he slowly mastered himself. I know not why I have had the patience to speak to you, for I need you not, nor your little band of termites, as swift to crawl as to fly, Theoden, horsemaster. Long ago I offered you a tennis ball, beyond your merit and your wit. I have offered it again, so that those whom you mislead may clearly see the choice of your roads. You give me mammy's shoes and booze.
Oh, this is in Saruman's voice as well.
You give me mammy's shoes and poos. So be it. Go back to your pubs. The end.
Very good.
Well done.
That was a good one as well.
The Hair of Saruman, it was called.
The what? The hair
The
of
Hair
Saruman.
of Saruman.
Right, you ready?
Okay.
You okay with a long one? That's
Sure.
what she said. Adjective with suffix. With est suffix. I don't know what that means.
With EST
Yeah.
suffix. Oh, so
Ah,
like
right,
the
okay.
biggest. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a superlative. Smelliest.
Another adjective.
Round.
And another.
Plump.
And another.
Chewy.
And another.
Skinny.
Now a body part.
Back of the hand.
Another.
Adam's apple.
And another.
Gooch.
And another one.
Ball sack.
Ball sack. And now body parts.
Neck hairs.
And another.
Eyebrows.
A colour.
Silage brown.
Oh, lovely. For anyone that doesn't know what silage is, look it up. It's poo-poo. A container.
A can.
A creature.
Armadillo.
Creatures or races.
Octopi.
Fluid.
Piss.
Item number 1.
Is there just loads of items?
Well, so item number 1, then the next one is part of item number 1. So think of an item that has a part.
An item.
Just anything.
Um.
It's so much easier when you're like, just anything.
Magnet. Stun gun.
Now a part of a stun gun.
The nozzle.
Item number 2.
Clothes hanger.
Job title.
Fart smeller.
Number higher than 1.
21.
Person.
Margaret Thatcher.
And another.
Dr. Cox.
Place.
Uranus.
Possession.
Your heart.
Whose heart? My heart?
Yours.
Verb. We've a few verbs to go.
Dash.
And another.
Slip.
And another.
Whale.
And another.
Whimper.
And another.
Crawl.
Verb past tense.
Found.
And another.
Farted.
Final past tense verb.
Screwed.
Drink up. That's a long one.
God, we'll be here all day.
Are you ready? Oh, Jesus. I'm reading
I'm
half a book.
Oh, I'm going to have a seriously sore
Oh, no.
jaw.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
It's not too bad. Welcome, everyone. This is called The Choices of Master Samwise. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
No such anguish had Shelob ever known or dreamed of knowing in all her long world of wickedness. Not the smelliest fart smeller of old Gondor, nor the most savage armadillo entrapped, had ever thus endured her, or set clothes hanger to her beloved flesh. A shudder went through her. Heaving up again, wrenching away from the pain, she bent her writhing neck hairs beneath her and farted backwards in a convulsive leap. Sam had fallen to his knees by Frodo's ballsack. Sam had fallen to his knees by Frodo's ballsack, his senses reeling in the round stench, his 21 eyebrows still gripping the nozzle of the stun gun. Through the mist before his eyes, he was aware dimly of Frodo's back of the hand. This is a wet one.
Yeah. You need to always be aware of the back of the head.
Aware dimly of Frodo's back of the hand. Through the mist before his eyes, he was aware dimly of Frodo's back of the hand, and stubbornly he fought to master himself, and to crawl himself out of the swoon that was upon him. Slowly he raised his head and saw her, only a few paces away, eyeing him. Her Adam's apple drappling, a spittle of venom, and a silage brown piss trickling from below her wounded gooch. Oh, that's the best sentence yet. Slowly he raised his head and saw her, only a few paces away, eyeing him. Her Adam's apple drappling, a spittle of venom, and a silage brown piss trickling from below her wounded gooch. There she crouched, her shuddering belly splayed upon the ground, the great boughs of her legs quivering as she gathered herself for another spring, this time to dash and slip to death. No little bite of poison to still the struggling of her meat, this time to wail and to whimper. Even as Sam himself found, looking at her, seeing his death in her eyes, a thought came to him, as if some remote voice had spoken, and he fumbled in his can with his left hand, and found what he sought, plump and chewy, and skinny it seemed to his touch, in a phantom world of horror, the Your Heart of Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher! He said faintly, and he heard voices far off but clear, the crying of the octopi as they screwed under the stars in the beloved. Oh, this sentence is good too. Are you okay? Margaret Thatcher, he said faintly, and he heard voices far off but clear, the crying of the octopi as they screwed under the stars in the beloved shadows of the Uranus, and the music of the octopi as it came through his sleep in the hall of fire in the house of Dr. Cox. That was nice. Great story, great story.
Lovely story. Oh.
Her Adam's apple drappling a spittle of venom and a silage brown piss trickling from below her wounded gooch. Oh, what a sentence.
Poetry.
Poetry.
You ready?
I is.
Okay. Give me plural things.
Wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
An action verb with an ing.
Sucking.
Action verb. Same thing again. Present tense line. Like for example.
Caressing.
Caressing. Very good. Body part. Number 1.
Foreskin.
Body part number 2.
Ooh. I'm gonna say coccyx bone.
Clothing item for body part number 2.
Protective nappy.
Another clothing item for body part 2.
For body part 2?
For the same one, yeah.
I'm gonna say a oversized skirt.
Body parts, plural.
Teeth.
Give me a verb.
Shit.
Adjective.
Teeny tiny.
Clothing item.
Kilt.
Monster, creature, or animal.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Noun.
Santa.
Adjective.
Brown.
I need 2 land forms, like for example a mountain or a river.
Cliff. Edge. Waterfall. Can I say waterfall?
You can.
I can. I will.
And now I need 3 noises.
Bang. Thud. Poof.
Plural animals.
Nincompoops.
Okay. Welcome to this Mad Libs. This one is called Fog on the Barrow Downs. There was a loud rumpling sound as of wings, sucking and caressing. And suddenly, nincompoops streamed in. Real nincompoops. The plain nincompoops of day. A low, door-like opening appeared at the end of the chamber, beyond Frodo's foreskin. And there was Tom's coccyx. Protective, nappy, oversized skirt and all. Framed against the light of the sun rising red behind him, the light fell upon the floor and upon the teeth of the 3 hobbits lying beside Frodo. They did not shit. But the sickly hue had left them. They looked now as if they were only very teeny tiny. So they looked now as if they were only very teeny tiny. Tom stooped, removed his kilt. Okay, so Tom stooped, removed his kilt, and came into the dark chamber singing. Get out, you old Loch Ness monster! Vanish in the Santa! Shrivel like the cold mist, like the winds go wailing, out into the brown cliff edge, far beyond the waterfall. Come never here again, leave your barrow empty. Lost and forgotten be, darker than the darkness, where gates stand forever shut till the world is mended. At these words there was a bang, and part of the inner end of the chamber fell in with a thud. There was a long trailing poof, fading away into an unguessable distance. And after that, silence. The end. Good job.
Very good. My mouth muscles are just getting sore anyways. I'm just starting to dribble.
It's better on camera.
Yeah, true. True.
One more?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. A creature.
A hedgehog.
Another one.
A stingray.
Now, there's a few of these just creatures.
Woodworms. St. Charles dogs. Newts.
And this one says creatures or things.
Igloos.
Verb past tense.
Shat.
Another.
Slurped.
And another.
Sniffed.
And a verb present tense.
Fuck.
Verb past tense. Present tense again.
Lick.
Action verb.
Does that mean ing?
No, it just means like hit, jump, crash. Something.
Okay.
Something with pizzazz.
Jizz.
Number. Would you like an example?
Tens of thousands.
Thing.
Daffodil stem.
Place.
The center of the earth.
Things.
Edible crayons.
Adjective. This is the last one.
Poopy.
This, my friends, is called the scouring of the Shire. But the woodworms could not be cowed so easily. A few of them obeyed, but they were immediately shat by their fellows. Tens of thousands or more broke back and charged the daffodil stem. 6 men were slurped, but the remainder burst out. Fucking 2 newts. 6 men were slurped, but the remainder burst out. Fucking 2 newts. And, and scattering across the country in the direction of the centre of the earth. 2 more fell as they ran. Mary blew a loud horn call, and there were answering calls from a distance. They won't get far, said Pippin. All the country is alive with our St. Charles dogs now. Behind the trapped woodworms in the lane, still about 80 tried to climb the barrier and banks, and the newts were obliged to shoot many of them, or jizz them with edible crayons. And the newts were obliged to shoot many of them, or jizz them with edible crayons. But many of the strongest and most desperate got out on the west side, and attacked their enemies fiercely, being now more bent on lick than escaping. That's probably licking, I suppose. Merry and Pippin, who were on the east side, came across and charged the woodworms. Merry himself sniffed the leader. A great squint-eyed hedgehog looked like a poopy stingray. He drew his forces off, encircling the last remnant of the woodworms in a wide ring of... What? It just ends there. The end. In a wide ring of...
Full stop.
So yeah, that's the end. Thank you for joining us for our Lord of the Rings Mad Libs, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a review and all that stuff. A special thank you to Jack Knightley. And yeah, anything else to add? Poopies?
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year and a Pippin New Year. God bless. See you later, guys.
See ya.